Whoa, and ladies and gentlemen, here we are with Metroid Prime Remastered. Yeah, we're like what 3 weeks out, I think, from Metroid Prime 4. That's on December 4th is when that comes out. So we got to start playing through the Metroid Prime games. We got to get through the Metroid Prime trilogy, and maybe Metroid Prime Hunters, but I'm not quite so sure on that. I gotta find out how to capture that and everything. But regardless, we're gonna play through the Metroid Prime trilogy in the lead up to Metroid Prime 4, starting with arguably to me, one of the greatest games of all time. I mean, this game and its sequel are my top two favorite games of all time. So, yeah, I'm excited to get through this, or to get to this. I just replayed this like 2 months ago. I want to say 2 or 3 months ago. So it's pretty fresh in my mind. Yeah, I did a hard playthrough. I don't know what this save file was for right here, but let's get rid of this one. We'll just start a new one. We're gonna be. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I can still select hard. Good. Yeah, we're gonna do hard. Not going for 100%. Just kind of do a casual playthrough, and yeah. Like I said, not gonna go for 100%. Just do a casual playthrough of this game. I'll go through like some of the logbook stuff. Like I'm gonna try to read all the lore and everything to it. Go through the story. But I kind of want to get through these 3 games somewhat quickly. Just because I got a couple videos I got to make later down the line before Prime 4 comes out, so I love this opening so much. Audio should be good. All right. I get chills every single time I watch this. Here she is. The iconic jump. The iconic. And yeah, I'll just say this right off the bat too. Retro and everyone that developed this game, Metroid Prime Remastered, specifically this remaster, did a fantastic job with this game. Holy moly. I really hope they end up doing Prime 2 and Prime 3 in the same style. And I'm not really going for a specific challenge run for this playthrough, but I think I am gonna go for like a low percent run. Like I'm gonna try not to get too many collectibles, too many energy tanks throughout the runtime. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not like putting down like a specific number. Remember when I was a kid, I was stuck in this room for the longest time because I just had no idea what to do in here. And it took me like so long to figure out like, oh yeah, you gotta scan this thing right here. See if I can shoot the parasite. Yep. Speaking of parasites. That's so cool. Yeah, man, just wait for that music to come in. Just the lighting and the music, I mean, of this entire game, but specifically of this remaster. Man, the visuals are just insane. Severing of the spinal cord.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, we got the parasites right here. Get me dangerous. Of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. And I'm not going to, I'm going to read like the crucial lore stuff, like the red lore scans and everything, but I'm not going to scan like, or I'm not going to read out loud like every single scannable thing. That would just take so much energy, if I'm being real. Here they go. All right, first map room of the game.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, hopefully the audio. I think the audio is looking good. Looks good on my end. Whoops. Yeah, and I just read apparently this was in the art book, the Metroid Prime Trilogy art book that just released. Apparently Retro wanted to redo all the cutscenes in this game. They just wanted to add like original cutscenes to it, but I guess Nintendo kind of like put their foot down and said no, let's preserve the original cutscenes and everything. Which yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I love obviously the original, like the original cutscenes and everything to this game. But I don't know, it would have been kind of cool just to see like a fresh spin on him too at the same time. And yeah, just the environments of this game are just incredible, just amazing. Attack some mini predators. Is this the room with the one thing? No, it's on Fendrana Drifts. There's like a cool beta enemy I'll talk about later. Uh-oh.
Recording to logbook.
Oops. All right, there we go. Oh man, I keep getting the controls mixed up. All right, first scan, lore scan,
Recording to logbook.
pirate data. Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed either killed by the Hunter and Clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syracuse, and Volparagam were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the Hunter. Ooh. Yeah, funny thing about that. Also love, like, yeah, seeing the enemies in here in Cryo. I want to do one thing real quick though. Is that okay? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. Should be better. I just made the game audio a little bit louder on my end. Oh, probably should have scanned that. Probably also not going to do, this probably isn't going to be one playthrough. I really doubt I'm going to be able to get all the way through this game tonight. I only want to play for like maybe 3 hours or so. Probably end up being 2 parts.
Recording to logbook.
And I just love the space pirate designs in this. I'm trying to think, like, if I had to like rank like where, like, out of the Prime Trilogy, my favorite space pirate designs. Oh man, I don't know, man. It's a real close one between this game and Prime 2.
Recording to logbook.
I think Prime 2s are definitely a little bit more unique. But I love the way the Space Pirates look in here. In this game. I see you up there. I see you. Oh, you know what? Little parasite crawling on the wall right there. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Move over just a little bit to the mic. That way I'm like kind of looking at the screen a little bit more clear. Turn a straight line, I guess. We used to draw pickups. That's such a cool little thing that they added in this game too. Just being able to like draw in pickups and stuff. With the charge beam. There's a save room right next to me, but I'm not going to use it. I mean, we're going to be able to beat the boss up here real quick. Man, I love everything about this game. Like the art design, just the look of everything. Like it's just so good. Like the remaster or the original, like both of them. Also, every single song in this game is amazing. The only one that's really not is just the Phase on Mines theme, but even that's just, you know, even that one's pretty good. Alright, so we got the Parasite Queen here. Genetically enhanced by unknown means. Alright. Well, let's see if I can do the quick missile thing. Oh, yeah, if I didn't accidentally just hit the fourth wall one. Oh, out of missiles. Got her. Yeah, and just fall. I love how she just falls right into the reactor.
Evacuate immediately.
Man, again, I just gotta say, like the remaster of this game is just so incredible, so amazing. All right, so now we gotta get out of here before it explodes. Talking more about the Metroid Prime Trilogy art book. I made a video on that. That went live on my YouTube channel, like, what was it, yesterday? And just kind of going over, like, it's an amazing piece that every Metroid fan should get. You know, in the video, I outlined, like, what my big problem with it was, and that's just, like, kind of the lack of credits for the artists that make up, like, whose work makes up that art book. Oh, also, I'm out of missiles. That and like my other criticism with it is just the fact that some areas and some creatures from the, like some iconic areas and creatures from the trilogy are just not in the art book at all. I mean, yeah, I already met these guys. And it's like a really baffling decision, like why some stuff is missing, but like for instance, like for example, like Sanctuary Fortress from Prime 2 is just not at all like featured in the art book whatsoever. Which is like, you know, that's one of the coolest areas in the entire Metroid series, let alone the Prime series. Like, I don't know, there's just some weird absences in I can't even say it, absences in the book, in the art book. That just kind of make you scratch your head, you know. But overall, though, it's still amazing. Again, if you're a Metroid fan, you have to get it. It's in my opinion still the coolest art book that's ever been released ever for any video game. Because the artwork that's featured in there, man, for this game, for the whole series, is just so good. Like, I'm gonna be going through that art book. Like, I'm not even kidding. At least like once every 2 weeks or something, I'm gonna read through it or just go through it. That's just how good it is. I guess we could just morph ball through here. Go, 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 go. But yeah, I so hope they release Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Like a remaster like they did for this game for Switch. Especially Prime 2, man. Like, I'd be fine, honestly, if they want to do Prime 3 as a port, but Prime 2, they gotta do a remaster because seeing, like, Sanctuary Fortress, Torv's Bog in, like, the remaster style like this game, that'd just be so amazing. Speaking of amazing, look at this amazing space dragon right here. Love his design in this game. My favorite Ridley design by far. Also love it. I kind of like how in this remaster they kind of made him a little bit more like purple, like his skin color a little bit more purple. Versus in the original it was more black. It just kind of fits like the Metroid. His later like 2D Metroid appearance is a little bit more like Super Metroid. Meta Ridley, weapon update complete, Stinger ballistic missiles, plasma fuel cell online. It's real casing stable, holding, begin umbilical retraction. Yeah, and man, I love the space pirate, like, I don't know what you call it, like the aesthetic, I guess. Of like their computer systems and stuff. It's just so cool. Disable that. We got everyone's favorite cutscene right here, explaining how Samus loses her items in this game. And also, I love the power suit in this game, man. I love it. I think it's such an underrated suit. Her power suit specifically in this game is so good. I love the design of it. It kind of just reminds me of like a, I don't know, maybe like a 70s like kind of like look to it. Maybe even like 50s or something, like late 50s. I don't know. I don't know exactly what decade it reminds me of, but it reminds me of like an old school like sci-fi look to it. Also, I didn't realize until recently, like you can just see outside. Like there's no windows right here, so you can just see outside the outside and see the frigate right here, which is like kind of cool. And then all of the space pirate bodies, I just get jettisoned into space here. It's so funny. All right, we're going after that evil space dragon. God, Talon 4 looks so good. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. Where the game properly begins, I would say. The trees in this scene look so much better than in the original. And the leaves and the plants and stuff. God, this remaster looks so good. Love everything about this opening cutscene. The look to it, Samus's suit, the rain. Just this area. Like, this game made me fall in love with, like, rainy, like, Amazon jungle-like environments. You know, because I played this when I was, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 for the first time when I was a kid. And, like, ever since then, like, I love the rain, like, in general, so much. but specifically rain like this, where it's not like, you know, storming, but it's like coming down, but it's like peaceful at the same time. Like, I just love this. I don't know what you want to call it. This vibe, this climate, I guess. So good. And you got the music in the background too.
Recording to logbook.
Okay, got the Beatles here. Oh yeah, no charge beam, duh. Yeah, we lost that.
Recording to logbook.
Got a couple of chat members right here. Bunch of Zoomers.
Recording to logbook.
Ow.
Recording to logbook.
I don't know why I'm like scanning everything. I guess I don't have to because I'm not going to go for 100% items, but it's kind of like a force of habit for me just to like go through everything and like scan everything, try to collect everything. This is one of the few games where I actually like try to like almost every time I play through it, I try to go for 100%. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I will. We'll see. Yeah, we're about to enter the Chozo ruins. Again, I just love the visuals of this game so much. Just the art style, man. It's just so good. Got some Chozo lore right here. The history of the Chozo stretches back in ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. So basically, a group of Chozo became like space Amish? Or like Amish Chozo? Colonized the planet, abandoned a lot of their technology in doing so. Yeah, I love the power suit. Man, I love the power suit in this game. All right, not even gonna bother with these guys. Oh, yeah, I guess something that I didn't even notice this the first couple times I played this game. Like, specifically this remaster. So in the original game, these beetles, for example, right? They were all of the models, like even when you had a bunch of them pop up on screen like this, they were all the same size in the original. But now in this remaster, there are different size beetles. Like this one in the front is a smaller one compared to the other three right here. Kind of see it. It's kind of hard to tell. Like I didn't even notice that until I read it on I think on Reddit like a couple months ago or something. I was like, oh yeah, they did change the size of some of the enemies, which is really, really cool.
Recording to logbook.
What are these guys called again? Yeah, the Scarabs. Ow.
Recording to logbook.
Chozo lore. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps finally the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. Oh wow. Got some like Chozo shaman, it seems, going on. Oh yeah, and I guess, you know, I know it's a meme at this point, but a lot of people complain that like in the original game,
Recording to logbook.
In the original game, this mirror, this plate on the wall, you could see Samus's reflection in it, and they had to take it out of this remaster, presumably just to save resources and everything, just because of how visually intensive this game is for the Switch. And I don't know, I've seen some people complain about it or whatever, but I don't think it's not a big deal at all. I mean, who cares? I mean, for me, I'm like, who cares? But I know some people like kind of like there was like a little bit of like I don't even want to call it a controversy, but like people were just like complaining about it and everything. I just think it's kind of dumb. It's a thing like I bet most players did not even notice the first time they played through the game. And I don't think even I didn't notice it until like maybe like a couple playthroughs of the original, I think. Yeah, I'm just scanning all this stuff before. All right, second boss fight. Also, banger song right here. It's not what I wanted to scan. No, I want to scan the War Wasp. The Ram War Wasp. See if I can kill this one before he stops. Oh, no. All right, we got one quick kill. All right, doing pretty good. Oh, I just now realized we're at 60% health. I gotta kind of watch out for that. Oh, God. I haven't even saved, too. Oh, my God. If I die here, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright, we should get this. Yeah, there we go. That would actually be hilarious if I died right there. I cannot remember the last time I died at that boss fight. I mean, that had to be like 15 years ago. Like, if not my first playthrough of this game. Alright, missile launcher. Get our first energy tank right here. Whoa. All right, so now we can head out of here, and then we're gonna go get Morphball bombs. The iconic Metroid power-up. My gosh, a lot of those guys popped out of there. Oh. It's definitely my bad. Yeah, why not? We'll collect the map. I don't think the map actually counts as like a collectible. In fact, I'm almost like positive it doesn't count, but I'll pick it up either way. We are gonna pick this up though, for sure. All right. Got a bunch of the scarabs popping out right here. Oh. Oh, I don't know why it's not like I can I need the bombs to do anything here. Well, actually, I need the morph ball to do anything here. What am I talking about? We're not going to get bombs, we're going to get the morph ball. Yeah, it's just so good, man. I just love, I just love like this. I mean, the entire game, but the Chozo Ruins are just such a cool environment. All right, there's the morph ball, but it's not gonna be that easy. See if we can get some, yeah, double kills with the missiles. Those up. Ow. Oh, there's one behind me. Or there's two behind me. All right, now we got the big baddie. What is this? The plated beetle, I think. It's like its official name. Whoa.
Recorded to logbook.
Yep. All right. If he does that one more time, we should be able to kill him. There we go. Morph ball, please. There we go. Yeah, I also like when you collect the morph ball, the music changes too. Kind of got a more upbeat song playing now. I mean, this game arguably, I mean, this is, I mean, I don't know. I want to say Halo 1 and what other games? I mean, really, it's Halo 1 and this game that are like tied for my favorite video game soundtracks of all time, but I think I got to give it to Prime 1. It's every song is a banger besides like the Phase on Minds music, but even that I kind of like, you know, like a weird grungy sort of way, or like ambient sort of way, I guess. Which isn't typically the type of music I like, but I like the Phase on Minds music, even though it's like, you know, like I said, more ambient driven. Got the poison fountain right there. All right, new Chozo lore. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all of the pieces of the great poison, as it has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. See, when I played this game for the first time, and you know they're talking about the great poison right here. I thought they were talking about this literal, like, green poison, like, right... Oh, my God. Oh, wait, that's the flying bug up there. I thought they were talking about the literal, like, the poison in the Chozo Ruins, but... Then, you know, I think it was, like, on my second playthrough, I realized, like, oh, duh, no, they weren't talking about that. They were talking about the, you know, Phazon. Let's see if I can scan these guys before. Yep. I forget, there's a trick that you can do, something like where you enter this room and the shriek bats that I just killed, they won't detect you, and you can like just walk right up to them and, you know, they just won't get aggro. They won't attack you or anything. I gotta figure out how to do that. Also love this room just because you can see so much of the Chozo Ruins and stuff right here. See all the birds too. Yeah, it's so cool. Oh man, what are these guys called again? The Reaper Vine. I was like, wait a minute. I was like double checking for a second. Like, I am going the right way, right? And yeah, I am. I'm gonna go get, I guess I'm gonna go get, well, go up here first, actually. Ow. Oh, shoot. Oh, did not mean to do that, but what are you gonna do? It's kind of another cool area. You can see all the, seeing the ruins, you know, like, you know, in ruins, I guess. But I don't know. I just love seeing like all the little details and stuff in rooms like this. Like Retro really just knew how to like make rooms like pop. Even like rooms that really don't have anything going on in them, like that one back there. They just make environments so interesting. I'm not gonna bother with those dudes. One of my favorite enemies right up here. You got the stone toad. All the noises that they make too. You know, they're just chilling. They don't hurt you unless you you know, turn it into a morph ball and they try to eat you. But love that. Love that sound. All right. Next boss fight. Incinerator drone. I don't think, yeah, you don't have to scan this, but I do gotta scan the war wasps that pop out of it in a second. That. Whoa. All right. So far, so good. Gotta grab those missiles. Tell you what area I'm not looking forward to though, is despite playing this game 100 times and beating it 100 times, on the hardest difficulty, the first trek through the phase-on mines is always a rough go for me. So that is really the only area of this entire game like I'm actually like kind of worried about. As far as like me, you know, like dying and everything on. But we'll worry about that when we get there. All right, morph ball bombs. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, there's like one spot right here we can bomb. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I might go for 100%. We'll see. Like I said, I kind of want to get to, or maybe I didn't say this, I can't remember or not at the beginning of the stream, but I kind of want to get through Prime 2 by the end of the week, but we shall see if that actually ends up happening. Whoa. All right, sorry, Stone Toad. I love you, but I got to do this. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Also, I love the music right here because it's just straight up The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. Oh, please. There we go. It's like it's the song that plays like in the very opening of that movie when the Norwegian helicopter's chasing after the dog, or the dog, I should say. I swear there was like an interview that one of the Retro Studios staff members gave like fairly recently, within the past like year or two, and I think they even confirmed that it was like, yeah, we just, we kind of took that from The Thing. So I think it's like kind of funny. That's an amazing movie. It's one of my favorite horror movies. All right. Oh, I thought we could make that. Yeah, everything about this game, like even like the design of like the HUD, like Samus's HUD in the suit is just so, it's so cool. Like it's still like my favorite like HUD in any any game ever made. It's just, I don't know. Not only is it just iconic to me, but it's just so cool. Like, there is no cooler HUD than this in any game that I've ever played. I have played a lot of games. A lot of games. All right, just gonna kind of burn through those guys. Scan that. Oh yeah, we can just do this now. All right, we're gonna grab another expansion in a second. Oh, wait, I guess we need space jump to get up here. I think you can actually bomb jump. I'll try it just once. Nah, we'll come back here with space jump anyway. That's not what I wanted to do. All right. Grab that. Oh, I have no idea what that was. All right, now. In order to solve this puzzle, we have to scan 4 runes, so we got 2 of them. Okay, I know where the last one is. It's not this room, but it's the one with the great tree that we passed earlier. That is the room I always forget where the runes are. I know where a couple of them are, but there's always like 1 or 2 I always forget. Yeah, this is just another like super cool room. I love what they did with this area, like in the remaster too. It's probably one of my favorite rooms in like the whole Chozo ruins. I just think it looks so cool. Chozo lore? Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent the fallen star, burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory, but the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land. strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. With ferocity. I keep wording these at weird, like a weird way. I keep thinking the sentence is gonna keep going on and on. That strange negativity, that strange negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in a night as a spider weaves a web. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I didn't even mean to skip that, but oh god, they made the eyes so much more disgusting in the remaster. Oh. Yeah, I guess that one's just not there. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. We need spider ball for the one up top. You know, I still don't know this definitively if like morph ball is faster than just regular walking speed. I want to say it is faster, but I don't know that for sure. Gonna take the faster route. Take those missiles. Actually, let me see if I can.
Recorded to logbook.
Yeah, there we go. Then I am just gonna kind of save it here, just to be safe.
Recorded to logbook.
Even though everything should be good. Yeah, such cool environments. I just love what they did in this remaster so much. Of course, you got the cool steam effects hitting Samus's visor here. Yep, so there's one right here. Yeah, just like the, I don't know what the right word is, but man, just like look at the wall textures, man. Just look at everything. Just look at everything. just the design of everything in this room is just so cool to me. Oh, speaking of which. All right, now if the last one is not at the very top, I'm gonna have to like scour this area to try to find it. Because there's usually one that I always miss.
Recorded to logbook.
Yeah, right there. Usually that room takes me a little bit longer to get through. Like I said, there's like always one that I always miss in this room. And I think it was that not the first one, but the second one that I scanned. I think that's the one that I usually miss. Also like the design of these two like hallways leading up to this big area up here. It kind of just gets you prepared, like you know you're about to fight something up here. And then before you walk through the doorway and you see this, and you're like, oh yeah. I guess I am gonna fight something. Very cool boss fight right here. We got Flagra. Love this guy's design. The dodge. Yeah, this area is just so cool too. Just fighting like this giant, like almost Coliseum or dome area. Oh shoot, I gotta scan his tentacles. I'll have to do that next round. I know it's like a very gamey thing to do, but I really like how in this game, and like pretty much every single Prime game, I mean, yeah, in all the Prime games, like, I like being able to see that you're actually doing damage on targets by them like kind of flashing red like that. Again, it's a very gamey thing to do, but some people would probably get really annoyed by that, saying that it like takes them out of the atmosphere or whatever, but like, I don't know. I always just like being able to tell, like being able to have some kind of indicator that I'm actually damaging a target in a video game. Also, there is a way to like shoot these from the other side. Oh, just like that. Also, am I crazy? Let me double check this when I get popped back out. I swear I don't see a health bar. There usually is one. Oh no, okay, there is one. Yeah, let me just make sure I got all that. Yeah, I did. Ow. Buddy, can you chill? I just love how he, like, yeah, just instinctively does that, too. Just bing. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Again, very gamey. I know some people probably complain about that. It takes them out of the experience, but I just like seeing... I like seeing that you're actually damaging a target. You're damaging an enemy. And you can do that in like more nuanced ways. Like, you know, I'm thinking of like Resident Evil 4, for example. It's like you shoot a Ganado in that game. Like you see them react almost to like every single shot that you do on them. So there's other ways that you can do it besides just how Prime does it. Here we go. All right, that's Flagra. Again, very cool boss fight. I know I kind of ran through that really quickly, but I love like most of my favorite bosses in like any video games are just like bosses where like the environment is also like a part of the boss fight, and this is like a great example of one that I love, where the environment like interacts with the boss itself. I just love the way this looks too, like the shininess of it. All right, we're getting the suit back. Goodbye, power suit. I'm gonna miss you. Like I said, I love the power suit in this game. Every single suit in this game, the power suit, Varia suit, and then, you know, the gravity suit, Phazon suit that we get later, like, they're all just so cool in this game. But Prime 2 has my favorite suits in the whole series, though. I will say that. Oh my god, look at the Varia suit. Alright, so now we can go into heat temperature, or, like, areas with dangerous heat. Or high temperatures, I should say. That's a proper way to say it. And we won't get damaged this time. Or now that we have the Varia suit.
Recording to logbook.
All right. Bamboo?
Recording to logbook.
Pulse bamboo. All right, I'm gonna see if I can scan these guys down here. I can land that.
Recording to logbook.
The Oculus. Yeah, those guys are kind of tricky to scan. Not in the right spot. All right, we can't really do anything in this room, so we're gonna. Oh, we are gonna scan this though.
To logbook.
Chozo lore. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep ever further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, while others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. Yeah, so, I mean, we kind of got that out of order, but it was obviously talking about Flagra, which was poisoning this area. You know what? Yeah, let's go this way first. We'll grab the stuff over here. There's a couple of expansions right over here. We'll just grab real quick. Oops. And a Chozo lore as well.
Recording to logbook.
The future is a vague thing, ever changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we can never hope to control what is yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this: unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. Amen. Amen, my Chozo brethren. Also, you know what? There's I don't know what. Is it the motion? Oh, it is the motion. Okay, I was gonna say there is a way to, like, yeah, you can just kind of do a morph ball hop without actually laying a bomb. And in the Wii version, you can just shake the Wii remote and the nunchuck, and you can do it. But yeah, you can just flip the controller, and you can do it in here too. It really trivializes like a lot of the morph ball puzzles, but hey man, it's in here. I'm gonna take advantage of it. Yeah, that is such a cool detail though, about like having like some of the enemies like different sizes. I did not catch that on my first playthrough. All right, understand. Can I go back in there without this closing? Ooh, okay. Sometimes that door can close on you, and it's a one-way door. So if it closes, if I remember correctly, you can't come back once it closes, and you're on the other side. All right, so we're gonna go back to the elevator right over here. Oops. And off to Magmore Caverns we go. Oh, also at the end of the stream, or maybe if I get someone that hops in here, I'll show them. I got some Metroid Prime 4 merch that just came out recently that I'm super excited about, super happy that I actually managed to get. There's some really cool music coming up. Actually, you know what? I want to check something real quick. Make sure I got the sound all the way up. Yeah, I get everything up. Okay. Yeah, if for anybody that like plays this, if you do play this like on your own, please turn off the narration. I honestly feel like the narration takes a lot of it just it for me it takes me out of the experience whenever I hear it. I'm not gonna save, we're gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the narration that they added to this to the remaster. I mean, I know it was in like the European and Japanese versions of Metroid Prime, but
Recording to logbook.
Grisby. Also, I would love to say these guys are kind of cute, but like they kind of look like swelled up ticks to me, so gonna take care of that guy. Oh yeah. Oh, I forget what those things are called. All right, Magmore Caverns. Lava in this area looks so much better. I mean, it looked amazing in the original, but it looks so good here. Magmaw.
Recording to logbook.
Or Magmore, I should say. Well, unfortunately, we don't have the ice beam yet, so we're just gonna have to kill this guy the old-fashioned way. Should be about dead, yep. Buffer?
Recording to logbook.
I remember these guys. They're pretty annoying, but they're not as annoying as they are in the 2D games. They're way more annoying in the 2D games. Oh, whoops. I was gonna try to scan those, but... Oh my god, there's so many of them. Why? Oh yeah, I love these dudes. Triclops.
Recording to logbook.
They're just chilling. They're just vibing. I don't like to kill these guys because they're just trying to do their own thing, you know, but... I say that as I just blast two of them away. What are you gonna do, though? So... I don't remember where this is. Yeah, I think we need super missile. I forget one of these pillars you can blow up. I think it's this one, but you need super missile for it. But while we're here, we are going to go down here and do this. Oh. Yeah, and I love how, like, in this one spot, you can kind of see these red crystals right here. And you'll read a Space Pirate log coming up that talks about these things. It's nothing major, but it's just kind of like a cool little touch. Little world building detail that I like. This is also a very cool room. Cage over the lava. Oh. Actually, this might... I mean, it's not going to help us, but... I mean, he's taking us to the right spot. All right. Go back up here. Oh, wow. Dude, we got 3 100 energy in a row. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I was going to try to make that. take these guys out before we enter. Make sure they're... Yeah, we already got these, so... Oh, I missed them. All right. Yeah, if you enter this room and you don't destroy those turrets before you walk in here, they're just so annoying. They fire so many rounds so quickly. Sure, yeah, I already got him. And yeah, like the knockback that they do on Samus is like crazy. So they easily like knock you down into the lava. Get like a whole bunch of them just firing at you. So yeah, those red crystals right there. I think it's this one. Nope. Yeah, right here. Local crystal formations possess low phazon residue. They do have high value to the monks of Groundheim, however. Recommend processing of crystal for that market once phazon operation ceases. Space pirates are capitalists, confirmed? No, it's just like a cool little detail I like though. Like, you know, it's like they see like a usefulness, a value to these like red crystals that they can sell. And you know, we never hear about those whatever those are, the monks of Groundheim ever again. But I just think it's really cool. If I ever start a band, that's like a name contender I'm gonna put down for my band is the Monks of Groundheim. That's such a badass name. All right, so not only are we about to go to the best area in the entire game, this is like one of my favorite areas. I mean, it's right up there as one of my favorite areas, like in any video game ever. But it's easily my favorite area in this video game for sure. Andrana drifts. I don't think that's really a hot take either, because like this is a lot of people's favorite area. Yeah, man, look at this. Just look at it. I mean, yeah, just an iconic area. Like, everything just comes together so much in this area. Like, all of the Chozo ruins that are here. Just the snow, the beautiful snow environment. The creatures and stuff that roam around. It's just so cool. The Night Barb? Liquor Bat, that's right. Night Barb's in Prime 2, I think. Yeah, this area is just so cool, though. I love it. I mean, this room right here is, like, probably my favorite room in the whole game. Just from, like, a visual and, like, design perspective, like... It's just such a cool area. Totally missed that. Also, the music here is, like, one of the best, one of the best songs ever composed. Period. Not just in Metroid Prime, but ever. Also, I love these little guys right here. What are they called again? Crystallite. I just want one of these guys as a pet so bad. We don't really need to save it. I don't have to. I just like reading all the pirate logs and stuff. Failure to report will be penalized by a 30% ration cut and extra duty. Oof. Big oof. Don't want that to happen. They're so cute. All right. I'm trying to think of like where I've been streaming for over an hour. That's crazy, man. Where would be a good stopping point? I would say a good stopping point, honestly, might be the phase or yeah, the phase on mines. Like once I get to the first save room, that might be a good spot. But we'll see. Also, one of my favorite enemies in the whole game right here,
Recording to logbook.
the She-Goths. They're so cool. Ow! Oh wow, that attack does a lot of damage. Holy moly. I mean, we are playing on hard mode, but yeah, the design of these guys though is just so cool. I remember these guys used to, you know, kind of frighten me as a kid. I mean, it's not very hard to see why, but you know, it's not technically the exact same version of these guys, but in Metroid Prime 2, there's a creature similar to these creatures called the, oh my god, I forget the name. They look very, very similar, but they're like aquatic monsters. Those things scared the hell out of me. I remember like hating those things. The Grenchlers, I think, is their name. I can't remember. Oh, that one went back to sleep. He's just chilling. There is a missile expansion right below me over here, but I need the plasma beam for that.
Recording to logbook.
Ice Burrower. We'll just let them go. Even though they're totally just destroying us right now. Yeah, just look at that, man. So cool. I just remember, like, as a kid too, just like being in like areas like this in this game and like just staring into this environment for like 10 or 15 minutes at a time, just thinking, just because like how cool it is. Little missile expansion you can see right there. See if we can dodge these guys. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Samus jump scare.
Recording to logbook.
All right, new Chozo lore. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts, filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late, and will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? It's everybody's favorite part of this game, right? The artifact hunt. Which I actually don't mind it in this game. I don't think it's that bad at all. Prime 2 is definitely, like, worse. Like, the artifact hunt in that game is definitely worse. Alright, we're just gonna run past these dudes. Ow. Yeah, I don't think the artifact hunt is that bad in this game, because you can get most of the artifacts before you get the last upgrade of the whole game. Besides, like what, one of them? Or two of them?
Recording to logbook.
Chozo lore? So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Chozo are no exception. But for all of our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We've come to believe that a time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. I wonder who that could be. Yes. Whoever could it be? All right, hopefully the She-Goth behind me doesn't knock me off these platforms by spitting at me. Snowballs. Oh, just like it did right there. Hey, there we go. Boost ball, baby. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater up in here. I'd imagine that, I mean, the fact that these are called half pipes, they had to have been inspired by like like Retro Studios had to be inspired by like the skating scene, right? I mean, it just seems so bizarre to me that these are in this game, but at the same time, they like fit really well. And I do like it. It's a fun little mechanic, especially in Prime 2. Like the boosting mechanic in that game is so cool with all the puzzles and stuff that they added for it. On this side, this fish appears to be frozen under a sheet of extremely smooth ice. Oh, I do love these guys. I'm gonna let him live. All right, with boost ball collected, we have to go all the way back to Talon Overworld. There's a sequence break that you can do in this game where you can collect the upgrade that we're going to go get right now from Talon Overworld. So basically, when you pick it up earlier, you don't have to go all the way back like we're doing right now, but I'm not good at that trick, so... Also, Evil Space Dragon. There he is. What is he up to? What is he up to? Yeah, it's literally every single room in this game though is just so detailed and so cool. And like the lighting in this remaster, like this is like a perfect example of it. You're seeing like the darkness of everything else, but then you see like the light coming from above. You got the hologram right there for the elevator. It's just so cool. I know, like, people too, like, that was, like, a minor complaint I guess people had with this game. You know, talking about the lighting or whatever, like, they removed some lighting, what do you want to call it? Lighting, effects in this game. Like, for example, I'm trying to think of, like, a good environment. Well, I mean, when we go back to Phendrana Drifts when the power goes out, you can see it easily there, but, they removed, like when you're in a dark environment or in a dark room and you fire your beam, in the original game, the light source from the beam was a lot brighter in the original. Like it would travel down the hallway like a lot, like the entire shot as it traveled down the hallway. All right, hopefully I can get through here without getting blasted. Oh my god. But in this remaster, they had to tone it down. I'm presuming just to save like resources and stuff. Just because of how visually intensive this game is. So like so what that means is basically, oh my god, is that the shots, the light source from the shots, it's just not as what's the right word? It's not as strong, I guess. I'm trying to think of a better word, but my mind's like going blank right now. It's not as noticeable, I guess is a better word for it. Little Triclops right there. Please don't eat me. Okay. And we'll just go for this expansion right here. Lock in. We're gonna go back the way that we came. There's a section like this. I want to say it's in Phendrana Drifts, like in the Space Pirates lab. It may actually be in Prime 2. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a section just like that where you got to be so careful and precise with the morph ball on a platform like that, and I fail it so many times. So bad at it. But yeah, I can't remember if that was in Prime 1 or Prime 2. I want to say it's in Prime 2, like in the Space Pirate labs there, but I could be wrong. Ooh. All right, back to Talon Overworld. Man, I can't believe Prime 4 is just right around the corner though. It's just so wild to me, man. Like three weeks away. Like we were waiting for that game for so long. And the fact that it's like almost here is like, I literally almost just don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a lie. I don't believe it. No, but I cannot wait for that game. This is another very, very cool room. Oh, should probably scan him first. Is it the blood spore, I think? Blood flower, that's right. Yeah, we're back here. A gamer. Love those guys. Ow. So yeah, we had to use the boost ball right there to get over here. We're gonna go grab our next upgrade. Also, this is a very underrated room. I love the look of this area. Even though this tree doesn't have any physics to it. I don't think it does in the original though, too, to be fair. Yeah, just a very cool little hallway right here. And yeah, we're right back here where the ship is. But we're gonna go back here instead first. Got the space jump boost. Boots, I should say. So yeah, there's a trick that you can do. It's called what, scan dashing, where you can. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, I gotta scan the ship. Where you can scan the ship before. This is before you get boost ball, but you can scan the ship, and then you can somehow. Actually, no, I don't think it's the ship. You're supposed to scan the enemy right through that door over there, and then somehow by manipulating it, you can get up here on that ledge. And then you can just obviously go right over here and get the space jump boots in there. Like, you can do that literally as soon as you land here for the first time. Like, after you beat the beginning of the game where you're on the frigate. Like, that's literally the first pickup that you can grab in the whole game, if you can do that trick. But I don't know if you can actually do it in the remaster or not. That may have been something that they took out for it. Which is like, I doubt it. I doubt this is gonna be the case. I hope they go the other direction, but I should say I hope they do this with Metroid Prime 4. I hope they lean harder into sequence breaking and like letting players like get items and stuff out of order, but they were so against that in the original Metroid Prime Trilogy. I have a feeling that they're not gonna let you do that in Prime 4. But, that's one thing that the 2D games do really well is they let certain items can be collected out of order, and it's like developer intended, Like the developers don't, they'll let you do that. Like even some of the boss fights, like in Metroid Dread, for example, they account for that, for you to get items out of order, which is like so cool. That is like one thing I wish that the Metroid Prime games would take from like the 2D games, is like let players get stuff out of order. And just like, yeah, I don't know. It just makes the game feel more fresh, like doing that, Super Metroid has so many different ways that you can get items out of order. Like, it feels rewarding to let the players like just kind of do their own thing, you know, and kind of play the game their way. But all right, so now that we have space jump boots, we are going to go all the way back to Fendrana Drifts. I'm just gonna skip this. Okay, grab some items, just to try to get some health back. And we need power bombs for this room. Oh, these guys can shoot me through the door. Alright, I'll do this the faster way. Missiles? Okay, we got some. Yeah, this is another, like, one of my favorite areas in the whole game. Just being able to see, like, the space pirate technology right here mixed with, like, the naturalistic caverns. And then you got, like, this opening right here so you can see the sky. Just such a cool environment. Now, we could go up top. I mean, I guess we could grab this. Yeah, it's just such a cool area, man. I love this. Actually, I don't know. Can you scan that? No, I don't think you can. Yeah, so we're going to get our first Chozo artifact. And we need 12 of these to get to the last area of the game. That's the first one. And we need to come back in here so we can blow this up right here. There's a power bomb expansion right down there. But another very cool area of this game, too. Just seeing the Chozo statue like that. The turrets come back. I don't think they did. All right, back to Fendrana. Do. All right. So now that we have space jump boots, we can actually go up here. Go up here. Jump up there. Then we can go over here and enter the Chozo Temple. Also, another one of the coolest rooms in the entire game right here. Balancing the planes of existence on his hands.
Recording to logbook.
Okay, woke up the Sheegoth. I'm gonna let him go though. Oh, ow. But he's not gonna let us go though. Yeah, just a very beautiful room, man. Hopefully I don't get knocked. Okay. Whew. Then I think it's this one right here. Yeah, Frendrana Drifts is easily my favorite area of the whole game, though. You got this iconic Chozo statue right here. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, man, I was trying to jump through there before it came back. Again, just another... This is the reason why this is my favorite area. Just so many of the rooms are just so cool. Every time I run up to that, I always think I can pick that up before I fight these guys, but nope, you never can. We're gonna get a quick kill on these guys if we can. One. There's two. Try to get some more missiles right here. Nope, nope, getting health instead. Maybe we can get some missiles from here? Yeah, there we go. Oh, through the box, man. Come on now. Then I'm going to kill this guy with the charge beam because I want to save all my missiles for the next enemy that's coming up. And he's down. Then we got that Mama Sheegoth right here. Just look at her. Actually, this is the Alpha Sheegoth, right? Oh no, it's just a regular Sheegoth, so. I was gonna say, well then that would make it a male, right? But no, I guess it can be either or. Man, I love being able to do this missile trick in the first Prime game. Kind of sucks they took it out of the sequels, but I kind of get why. But it's kind of nice being able to like kill stuff pretty quickly with it. Should be it right here. Oh no! All right, we're gonna have to kill him with missiles, or with bombs. Unless I can get some more missiles out of these. Oh, there we go. Whoa. There we go. And then what is probably my favorite beam of the whole game right here. I love the plasma beam too. It's like a toss-up between the plasma beam and the wave beam, but I love just the look of the wave beam so much in this game. And just the fact that it's like a... Oh yeah, that's right. How do we switch this again? Yeah, there we go. Just the fact that it's like, you know, an electrical-based beam. I just love the look of it, love the sound of it in this game. One of my favorite beams in the whole series right here. Yeah, now that we have this, though, we can finally destroy these guys. Also, I love the fact that as long as you're locked onto a target, most of the time that this the wave beam will like it'll lock on, so it'll like kind of what do you call that? I mean, it'll lock onto targets and like chase after them, kind of like the missiles in this game. All right, so now that we have the wave beam, I'm gonna go this way. Nice little shortcut right there. Let's see, I thought you can maybe... Oh, nope. I thought maybe there was a way to like boost off that rock to get up there, but I think you gotta go this way. Oh, I hear the Sheegoth running around outside. That's so weird that counts as like a lore entry. Or like a logbook scan. Also, those dreadful ice shriek bats. I believe this is the only spot that they appear in the game. I could be wrong about that. I think these are like a one-time scan. And now they're gone. They might come back. I can't remember if they spawn back in this game or not. Ow. Holy wow, that did a lot of damage. Also, another very, very cool room right here. Man, I love the art style of this game so much. It's crazy as too, it's like the art style of this game, it's definitely not the same as Prime 1, like on the GameCube. It's definitely different. But I love both styles, even though they are different. But I don't know which one I like more, honestly. This one definitely has more of like a, for lack of a better word, like cartoonish look to it. Like the remaster, I mean. But I am not at all saying that like in a bad way. Like I love the look of this remaster by and large. Whereas like the original one has like a slightly more realistic look to it. Please don't hit me. Oh, okay, sometimes they can knock you off platforms. There we go. See if I can go back up here and I think you have to reactivate those platforms again, but actually, we might be able to get around this. Oof. We are gold, and look at that. Didn't even have to redo the puzzle. All right, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna take this guy out from a distance. I'll have to get this guy right here, though. Got the Shadow Pirate, the Stealthy Pirate. Look at that blue side. Look at him. Also, I love that little effect when you like hit an enemy with the charge wave beam. Get like that electrical effect. This damn drone. God, they're so cool looking. I love them. I mean, you hate them, but you gotta love them at the same time. Oh, gosh. Really need that dude to die. Oh, see another one running down here. Actually, he's staying up there. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He's coming down. Oh man, that missed. Take out that turret. All right, we got a map room right here. This is also another highlight of the game for me. I love this area. I don't know where I would like rank it at. I mean, technically it all falls under Fendrana Drifts, I suppose. So, but I should say I love this section of the game too. It's very, very cool. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of enemies in here, by the way. There's also a bunch of lore in here too as well. Yeah, should be one hanging on a ceiling somewhere. Right there. I think there's another one hanging on the ceiling up there, but I can't see him. All right, time to read some lore. Not that one, though. All right, pirate data. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period. Most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. Let me know how that goes, Space Pirates. Let me know. All right, another pirate data. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining systems become more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Ooh-wee. Another pirate data. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. And another pirate data. Dude, they love to do this in this game. They love to just have these, like, lore dump rooms. Most terraforming and fitting of security checkpoints in Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either sleeping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plugged them whenever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Ooh-wee. And that should be all of them in here. I mean, there's these other ones, but these are just kind of like throwaway ones. Research Lab Aether. Oh, man. What a cool name. All right, so the music is still playing. There's definitely a pirate left somewhere. Oh, he's right there. That's right, he didn't get stunned. Rose is chilling in the corner back here. Oh, dude got vaporized. Oh, I see another pirate right there. He's just chilling. Look at him right there. Oh. Now he's aggroed. The leap. All right, 2 more shots. He should be dead. Get 1 more charge. Another lure. Oh yeah, we do got 1 more. All right, pirate data. Research outpost Glacier 1 in the Fenjana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into the phase-on and fusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Yeah, so the space pirates are just getting wrecked by the natural wildlife, Talon 4, it seems. Ow. All right, you know what? Let's do this. 3 turrets in here, man? I do not remember that. Changing target icons? What's up, Raptor? Yeah. I think that's always been a thing, right? Or am I crazy? You might be right. I don't know. Ow. Another, again, I'm bringing this up yet again, though. It's another reason why I love this area so much. It's just this is another iconic room to me. Especially when we activate this thing in the center of the room. Okay, where's that last one at? There he is. Also, yeah, the pulse cannon is more powerful than the wave cannon is, but wave has the ability to home targets. Yeah. Yeah, man, this isn't the first time I played this. This is one of the games that I have replayed the most in my life. I've been playing this game since I was like 6, 7, somewhere right around there. This is my favorite game of all time. Yeah, and I was saying it earlier, but the wave beam and the plasma beam are like my 2 favorite beams in this game. I don't know which one I like more. I think the wave beam just has a cooler like aesthetic to it. But the plasma beam obviously just shreds through enemies in this game. Full 6, this is a mature game. Too young for you, bro. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, no, I mean, I had this when I was like, 6 or 7. I had Prime 1, Prime 2, and then Halo 1 and Halo 2 that I just played religiously. Phase-on mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming in the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fenjana Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Are they really, though?
Recorded to logbook.
Another pirate data. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at the heading mark of 40.0802, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. There we go. It's funny, like, this game loves to, like, there will be long stretches without you, like, scanning anything. Like, any, like, lore like that. But then, like, certain rooms in this game, there will just be, like, 4 or 5, like, lore entries just in one room that you have to scan, like, back to back. It would have been a little nicer if they would have spread them out just a little bit further. But, I mean, that's just a minor complaint. Whatever. I remember when I played through this for the first time, I loved that, because I'd love just to be able to stop. Just to be able to stop and, like, just read everything. Okay, I think we can just go down here now. If I remember right. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, I remember, like, when I played through this the first couple of times, it was nice just to get to, like, a room like that and just, like, you know, engross yourself in the lore and just read everything that you could. I hate this part. I hate this part area. The dark area after the visor is so annoying. Just run out instead of killing everything way out. Just annoying because you're not doing anything else but killing respawn mobs. Yeah, it kind of do be like that, right? But I will say, like, that. Also, I love this, like, activating the hologram right here. It's so cool. This is like another reason why this is one of my favorite areas in the whole game, or like my favorite room in the whole game. Let me just look at it. It's so cool. Also, this looks way better on OG. I disagree. I think this looks better personally. I think maybe like the lighting may have been better in the original. Because this room definitely, yeah, with the fog and gas. I do remember the lighting in the original being a little bit better because the room was darker and like this lit up, like the hologram lit up more of the room. But I think it's just like there's Talon 4. I'm just gonna scan. I'm not gonna read these, but I'm just gonna scan them all just to get them. Because you got Talon 4, Zebus, I think is right here. Yep. But I love like all the particle effects and stuff that they added in here. But no, going back to the blackout section of this area. I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time though too, man. I mean, obviously what Retro were trying to do when they made this area is they wanted to scare the shit out of you. And boy, oh boy, did that work on me. Because when the power went out, first time I played this game, it scared the absolute living shit out of me. And I was like afraid to like make progress in it, but I knew at the same time, like, I'm gonna save it here just in case, even though I feel like we're gonna be safe, but I'll save it here just in case. I remember trying to get back to the save room though, was like my life depended on it. Like after the power goes out and you get the visor. But I like the blackout section. It's annoying when you have to go through here again later. And like, yeah, there's just like all the enemies that respawn and everything. OG has a way darker feel. Yeah, remaster lightened a lot of the dark areas. Yeah, it did. I still think, in my opinion, it is creepy. Yeah, for sure. I still think though it was worth it. Like, it's just the visual upgrade of this game is just, it's worth, in my opinion. They made the right call sacrificing the lighting effects for the visuals, because I still can't believe this is running on the Switch 1. And I'm playing this on the Switch 2 right now, but you know what I mean? Like, this is a Switch 1 game. It blows my mind that they actually released this and got it to look this good, and they got it to ran at a locked 60 FPS. I mean, that's insane. Those guys over at Retro, I mean, they're magic, man. They know how to like take advantage of the hardware that they work on. They've always been good at that. Even going, this pirate is like freaking out. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah. Got the flying pirates here. These are cool guys. I like these enemies. They're a little annoying, but I like fighting them. Hey, bro's just off in Wonderland over there. He like saw me and just did like a 360 or like a 180 or whatever. And he's like, nope. Love that. These guys, the design of these pirates specifically, they remind me a lot of like a Turok enemy. And come to find out, you know, I would find this out later, way later. A lot of the people that worked on the original Turok trilogy for N64 were at Retro during the making of Prime 1 and Prime 2. Which is why I get like such strong like Turok vibes from these guys specifically, but I didn't even know what Turok was up until like what, I don't know, like 6, 7 years ago. I had no idea what Turok was prior to that. These guys gotta be close to dead. There we go. Nintendo made a good call for Retro to be the makers of 4. Oh yeah, for sure. Hopefully they do a 5. Well, there was, okay, so there was, besides Federation Force. Well, which I mean, you know, that wasn't made by Retro, to be fair. That was by, it wasn't level 5. It was by the people that made Luigi's Mansion 3. I can't remember, and Dark Moon. I can't remember the name of the studio, but they made Federation Force. What was I saying about, oh, Prime 5 though? There was a rumor, I guess, like a leak. You know, who knows if this is true or not. But this was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 months ago, where apparently there was an insider. Also, title drop. Technically this isn't title drop because this isn't Metroid Prime, but you get this cool, really cool shot of the Metroid right here. Still was okay. It's fun. Federation Force is fun with co-op. Single player though. Single player, I think it might actually be the worst Metroid game like ever. I'm not playing this on stream. I'm playing it off stream because I'm recording footage for it, but I'm playing through Metroid Other M right now. And Metroid Other M, right? Like the story and the writing of that game, garbage, trash. You're never gonna hear me defend that. It's complete trash. The gameplay of Other M, on the other hand, is actually fun. Like it is a fun action game. And I remember it being a fun action game when it came out and I played it for the first time. I always liked Other M, like the gameplay of it. But yeah, we got a lore right here we got to read in a second. But yeah, Federation Force, man, I don't know. The game is so slow. It's so slow. Oh yeah, I'll get back to Prime 5 in a second though after I read this Pirate Log entry. The Reconstruction Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed after his defeat on Zebes. Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor platings have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. Not Ridley, he's up to his dastardly tricks again. Yet again. Alright, so just chilling down there, we're gonna blast him. Oh, okay, so I got a little, there's a little fun tidbit about this tank right here that I'm looking at in front of me. I'm gonna kill this guy first. So, you can actually see this creature in the Metroid Prime art book. Wait, is this a recording and you're playing something completely? No. Like, talking about Metroid Other M, I'm recording that off stream. Like, I was playing through that yesterday, playing that off stream. I'm streaming this right now, in real time. But I'm recording Metroid Other M off stream, just because I wanted to stream this game, and I need to get footage of Metroid Other M, so I'm just recording that off stream. But anyway, you can actually see this in the Metroid Trilogy art book that just recently came out. The monster that is in this tube right here, this was actually a beta boss. I don't know if it was a beta boss or just a regular beta enemy, but you can see what this guy looked like fully formed with all of his limbs attached in the art book, and you can actually find like a model of it like on online somewhere. I think maybe like somebody from Retro posted it on like their ArtStation profile or something like that. Now that was years ago. I mean, we've seen that for a while, but yeah, that's a fun little tidbit about this enemy. This is a beta enemy that was cut, and they had to like put it in this. They just kind of put it in this tube, just kind of like as a little cameo or whatever, just something to do with it. Which I think is kind of cool. I think there's a lore entry right here. Yeah, we'll read this real quick. I will get to the Prime 5 thing in a second. Hang on. I keep wanting to say it, and then I keep finding these lore entries. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. Code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phase-on madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degradation. Or degeneration, I should say. But yeah, it's just kind of a fun little tidbit. That creature in that tank right there. Oh, actually, I wonder if I can see if the Metroid will go after him. This is something I didn't know until like recently. Oh, he's going after me. Get the pirate, get the pirate. I think it's locked on me. In a later area, you can actually see the Metroids attack the space pirates and kill them. That's in the phase-on mines. I need to conserve my missiles. I don't have very many. We're gonna get... I guess... Oh, wait. Duh. We have super missiles now. What am I thinking? It's locked on you? Oh, yeah. While you release? Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I know. Like in the phase-on mines, there's like an easy area where they they attack the space pirates and everything. It's kind of cool. Metroid Dissection continues to provide more questions and answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's I can't say that. Quadripartite, I don't know how to say that, nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance.
Recorded to logbook.
Another space pirate entry. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful than using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need for a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they'd consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. So, fun little thing about this entry. Let me go back to where it says it. Trying to reproduce their powers. I'm gonna have a video coming out, probably right at the end of November on my main YouTube channel, talking about this, about like some like theories when it comes to Silex. But I fully believe he has an ability called the Shock Coil, right? And it's like an ability that literally drains the life force from its targets. Like if you played Metroid Prime Hunters, that's what the weapon does. Kind of looks like the Force Lightning from Star Wars, and it like sucks out the life energy from stuff. I fully believe that's like a Galactic Federation weapon that they used, that they learned. They took that ability from Metroids. They learned how the Metroids like steal life force away from creatures, and they developed that weapon, and that weapon is what Silex uses. And I'm not going to spoil it because there is like kind of I have like a thing that kind of backs that up, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil Metroid Prime 4 at all. And it's not even really a big spoiler, but there was a tagline with Silex's amiibo that kind of confirms a little bit of his backstory. Not a whole lot, just a tiny bit. But again, I don't want to spoil it or whatever, I guess. Ice Beetle, gotta skin this guy. I played Hunters, but never completed past 15% or so. I still have it, but just never decided to play much right now. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I love Prime Hunters. I grew up playing that game, but like it's... I mean, out of all the... I think Prime Hunters is better than Federation Force, but between like the Prime Trilogy and Prime Hunters, like, yeah, easily... Prime Hunters is easily the worst game out of the Prime games. Again, besides Federation Force. In my opinion. I really don't like Federation Force that much. But no, finally I can get back to what I was trying to say about Metroid Prime 5, though. There was again, a leak. I'm going to put that in quotations, or like asterisks or whatever, you know, a leak. That Metroid Prime 5 was being developed. The reason why Metroid Prime 4 apparently took so long to develop was apparently because Metroid Prime 5 was being worked on alongside Prime 4. And the rumor goes is that Prime 5 is going to be a Switch 2 exclusive, and it's going to come out in like 2 years, 2 or 3 years. So that was like a big reason why we were waiting so long for Metroid Prime 4 to get developed, is because they were basically, fully developing Metroid Prime 4, in full production to get it done. But at the same time, they were also working on Metroid Prime 5 in pre-production at the exact same time as it. So again, that's a just a random rumor. Who knows if that's true or not, but that's the rumor that's been percolating. And apparently, like, Prime 5 is supposed to really go hard into the also, okay, the stairs are right there. It's supposed to go hard into the like gravity switching mechanics, I guess. Like, is what the rumor was saying. Like, there's gonna be tons of like time and gravity switching mechanics to it. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to picture like what that means. Maybe something along the lines of like Portal or something, Mario Galaxy. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a comparison to make to it, but that's just a rumor. That's like, that's a rumor. Who knows if that's true or not. Also, thermal visor. But honestly, I hope that's true, because that'd be so sick. I mean, get Prime 5 sooner than Prime 4. I mean, Prime 4 took like 8 years to develop. So I'm totally fine with that. But, I hope that's true. Oh, also spooky time. And yeah, so this is like another complaint a lot of people have with the remaster. So anybody that's played, where are they going? Anybody that's played the original Metroid Prime, when you're in thermal visor mode, like I'm in right now, in the GameCube version, it's way more crystal clear. This in the remaster, the thermal visor is very, I don't know how else to say it, like smudgy looking. There's like a smearness to it. And again, like, I mean, it's preference, I guess. I think the original one does look better, but this looks closer to what like an actual thermal visor looks like in real life. If you've like ever like seen like footage of like, that like, I don't know what you call it, like that visor or whatever. So I mean, like, the way that it looks here, it's technically more authentic the way that it looks here, but obviously in the original one it looks way more clear, and people will definitely like prefer that one. I mean, I should say a lot of people prefer that original version over this one. So me, I really don't care. I mean, you're barely in thermal visor for most of the game. It's not really a big deal for me personally, but also I am low on missiles. And I kind of want to save them for a boss fight that's coming up, so I think I'm gonna have to kill this Metroid the regular way. Because I don't think there's like no missile recharge station anywhere near me, so I definitely want as many missiles as I can get. Have to stop this guy dead in his tracks. I love how the Metroids just like, they try to use the stairs, like they're trying to be like all, like nice and gentleman-like, I guess. Trying to be proper, taking the stairs and everything. Oh, we got the drone. Should be able to scan now. Oh, dude, this is such a bad room. Get me out of here. Oh, the door is locked. These guys do so much damage. It's crazy. Please just die. Please. Alright. Well, at least when you get one of them, you can just kind of stun lock the other one, so it's not too bad now. There we go. I hate those drones. Here, something running around? Oh, space pirate. Metroids right there. Got a turret right there. Gonna go up. Ow. Bro, where are you going? Oh, that's where the missile expansion is I was talking about earlier. This is the one I constantly like fall off of trying to get. I'm definitely have to kill the space fire down here because he's gonna knock me by shooting me if I try to go for that expansion. Bro has the moves. I just heard another one jump down. He's gonna try to get me in a second. Is he the last one? I don't think he is. Don't use missiles on the rock guy. Use wave beam. It'll hit through his rock. Not sure if remaster changed damage. Oh, okay. I'll have to try it. Yeah, you're talking about Thardis. Super missile actually does like quite a bit of damage if you can land it on him. Like it takes out like a pretty good chunk of his health. Have you played the remaster at all, or have you just played the original? Raptor? I'm assuming you've just played the original because that's what it sounds like, but I don't know. I'm just asking. All right, if I can't get this on like the second try, I'm not gonna go for this. But I hate going for this expansion right here. Absolutely hate this thing because there's like no guardrails on it. You got to be so freaking careful. I'll check your message in a second. Hang on. Thank God. I hate that thing. I am on hard mode. Yeah. And no, I don't have a Switch. Still rocking the Wii U. Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I've got a Wii U too. I mean, I've got every single Nintendo console except for the Virtual Boy. It's the one I don't have, and I want to get that someday, but I don't want to pay $300 for one. But yeah, fair enough. Which is even harder. It's honestly not that bad. I mean, a lot of this area too. I mean, the floor is kind of lit. Honestly, it looks a little bit darker in this version than it does in the original. Because I swear in the original, like these floor panels were like way more like there was more light to them in the original, but I could be wrong. Get rid of those guys. That's crazy you mentioned you have a Wii U. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, duh. I mean, there's a lot of people that have Wii U's, you know, but it's like a badge of honor or something, you know? It's like that's like meeting like a war veteran or something. We're gonna ignore this guy. You know, it's like, oh, you were also in the war? It's like, oh yeah, you also have a Wii U? It's like, we know what it's like. We know what it's like. I love the Wii U, personally. I love that console. I don't know if it's a hot take, but I loved it a lot more than, getting the missiles, I got you. What the hell was that? Oh, that was just a hologram. Please don't knock me down. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was just gonna say, wait, no, we'll save when we get out of here. We'll be fine. No, I was gonna say the Wii U was way better than the Nintendo Wii, in my opinion. Wii U was a way better console. Not even close. Ah, shit. Dude, I hate these drones. Hopefully that door closed behind me and the pirates can't hit me. I don't think they can. There's one down. They kill this guy. I'll read your message in a second. So yeah, I have Zombie U too. It's an awesome console. Yeah, man. I have Zombie U, but I haven't actually played it. I know they... Uh-oh. Oh, it's just a turret. They came out with that game on like PS4 and like Xbox and everything. I think it's just called Zombie on those consoles, but I remember that being like an early like novelty console. Or novelty game, I mean. All right, I'm gonna kill this guy, and then I need to blow up those boxes to get more missiles for the upcoming boss fight once we get out of here. I say that as I waste one. I'm trying to think, what's your favorite Wii U game, Raptor? I'm trying to think what mine would be. It would, I mean, probably Tropical Freeze, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. That's like one of the best platformers ever made. That would probably be my favorite one. Mario Kart 8 is also up there. Zombie versus Zombie U, yeah, but it's a bit meh. The map they made looks stuttery, glitchy, some other stuff on there. Should have the Wii U gamepad stuff on the main display. Yeah, I mean, that game is really, you know, that's mostly like a, that's definitely like a Wii U game, you know what I mean? Like, first and foremost. But I still think it's cool that they brought it over to other consoles and stuff, you know, too. I never played it, but I know, like, that game has a cool mechanic where, like, you, like, if your main character dies or gets, you know, dies and gets infected, like, you know, you play as another character and you can come across that character as a zombie. And I don't know. I just think that's kind of a cool mechanic, personally. You know what? We should be able to get out of here. Yeah, let's just leave. Zombie U, don't really have much Wii U games because they didn't make much good stuff for Wii U that took my interest. Okay, okay. There's a bunch of good platformers and stuff. Platformers, I mean, Mario Kart's amazing on it. We're getting out of here. But yeah, fair enough. I mean, oh yeah, Mario Maker. That's one of the best games for it. If you're into platformers, that's arguably the best. Like, finally, we're back out. We're free. It's arguably one of the best games, like, for the Wii U that makes use of the, like, its actual, you know, like the actual, like, handheld, like the controller for it. I love Mario Maker. Okay, that's activated. We're gonna go save real quick, which is right behind me. Grab that. I basically only really have the launch titles mainly. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Save. Dude, Raptor, I think it's just funny you think I'm like, dude, like I said, I've played this game 100 times. Like, I'm gonna be fine fighting Thardus up here, but I just want to do a safety save. Yeah, man. Basically, only have the launch titles. I can't remember like what the launch titles were. I mean, Zombie U, that was one. I remember that one. But to be fair, I didn't get a Wii U until like 2 years after it came out, something like that. And I remember it was kind of funny. I actually got it. I spent some of my high school graduation money on it because I was like, man, I don't want to spend money on a Wii U. But I got high school graduation money I could spend on a Wii U, so technically I'm not using my actual money. So I remember that was like one of the things that I did with my graduation money, which is kind of funny. But yeah, here's the rock monster from Galaxy Quest, everybody. Which was also, this was confirmed by a retro dev in a interview with Kiwi Talks. The literal inspiration for this boss that we're about to fight, it was from the rock monster in Galaxy Quest with Tim Allen, which came out like, I think 1999 is when that movie came out. Impulse when you didn't get it right away. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was I'm trying to remember. I think it was the Mario Kart 8 bundle too. So that was like another reason. I was like, dude, I gotta get the next Mario Kart. Also, giant rock monster that can roar. I mean, I mean, what's more badass than that? Thardus, baby. Animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. COD Black Ops 2. Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed 3. That's right. That's right. I don't know why I remembered that one. Well, I remember thinking that was like a weird choice. Like, why Assassin's Creed 3 and only 3? Oh shoot! I'm trying to switch over my visors. All right. But yeah, this is a cool fight. I love the fight against Thardus. My only complaint with Thardus is he has like a little bit too much health. I wish he didn't have so much. He's very, very spongy. Very, very spongy boss. But besides that, I love the actual mechanics of the boss fight itself. Trying to get hit by these rocks, failing miserably. Just trying to get some more health out of that, but man, he loves to do this attack. There we go. He's gonna roll up into a ball now. It's very sad. It's very hard to do, but it's very satisfying to get super missile shots when he's in this morph ball mode. So you can still hurt him when he's rolling around like that, but it's very, very tricky to hit him with your shots. Charge shot right here. It's gonna miss. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, if you shoot them, they're that close. Also kept shooting him while he turned into his roller ball for him. Yeah, man. It's just satisfying to get shots on him like that. And again, like I just said earlier too, I love this boss fight, but he just has way too much health. Or not way, he just has too much health. It's not way too much, but so it's like you want to try to whittle his health down as much as you can. All right. I'm going to use a super missile in a second after I knock out this form right here. He's got to be close. Come on, man. He's got... How much strength does his one arm have? There we go. All right. Got a little more damage while he's rolling. Seems like on hard mode they get like two more times health. You might be right, actually. For some reason I was thinking it only like it only made them like deal more damage, but you might be right. Oh, I thought that was actually gonna hit. That's gonna miss. Oh no, actually got it. Wow. Get him again. Take some missiles, please. Oh, he got me. There we go. Oh, he's gonna do that one attack, the lightning attack. Watching you versus the space pirates, they normally die in two charge blasts on normal, but you did like 3 to 4. Okay, yeah, you're probably right then. This is a cool attack, even though it doesn't really do much. But visually, it's kind of a cool attack. Oh, he didn't do the lightning thing. Okay, he just made it foggy. I was like, actually, I don't know if that actually hit or not. I might do another one. There we go. Man, like, yeah, like, think of all the damage that we've done on him already, and he's only at half health right now. All right, got a couple of shots on him. Actually, for this one, whoops. I'm gonna use the wave beam just because it's like this is like the one where you can get, it's like the easiest to get shots on with because it's the big giant rock far away from the center. I was trying to get missiles. Oh, there we go, perfect. Still doing damage on him. I can see his health bar going down a little bit. Makes the room foggy. I never seen a lightning. Yeah, he does a lightning attack. Maybe we got to get him down to like his last quarter of health or something. And I mean, it's very, very easy to dodge. I mean, it's... Ow. Say that, get hit by his morph ball form. But yeah, it is kind of like a rare attack that he kind of does, though, sometimes. Alright, let's see if we can get some missiles out of these. I'm gonna get hit by one of them. Hey, there we go. I think after this one, I'm going to go back to using super missiles. Whoops. Try to get the fight done a little bit quicker. There we go. Now he might do the lightning attack. Yep. You can kind of watch this. I mean, he pretty much just hits in the center. Oh, wait, no. I guess it's just kind of right in front of him. Stay away from me. Oh. I don't think that hit. Actually, why am I... Dude, I can just do this. This is so much easier, actually. And it's a lot quicker, too. I was saying this earlier, but man, I kind of missed the fact that they took out the spamming missiles that you can do in this game, like this. Out of Prime 2 and Prime 3. It's kind of convenient, just kind of nice being able to kill enemies a lot more easier. Or a lot quicker, I mean, I should say. All right, let's go. Let's just end the fight with super. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's also like a kind of a funny cutscene coming up. Boink. I love it. You know, it's kind of... You know, as serious as the Prime games are, there is like a layer of like very, very subtle like comedy to the games. Like that, for example, that cutscene, Spider Ball, by the way. I'm thinking of like that Space Pirate log where they try to recreate Samus's morph ball and they fail miserably. And there's like a couple of other moments too throughout the Prime trilogy that have like kind of like those dark humor moments to them. I like that. I just think it's kind of cool. Also, I love the look of the spider ball in this game. Like, not just in the remaster, but I mean like in Prime 1 in general. Just a very, very cool look to the morph ball form once you get it. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this because we need to go this way. I think your idea of the lightning attack is when he makes the fogs, removes the fog, because I've never seen anything else of him doing the attacks. I mean, he did that one attack where you saw the lightning fly around him just for a split second. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe that's like the same thing. But I know you can get hit by that lightning though. It does damage. Oh, I guess we can just go right up here. That was him changing the environment. Yeah. I think you're right. I think we're both right. It's the same thing though. I know you can get damaged by it. I remember it. I mean, okay. I don't mean to make this pun on purpose, but I remember it shocked the hell out of me when he did that for the first time. Because I remember like the first fight I ever did with him, like he almost killed me. Right? I'm pretty sure he did kill me. But I remember he did that attack, and I was just like, what the hell? But that was so long ago. Actually, when next elevator, I'll show, since I got you here, Raptor, I'll show you something kind of cool that I got, like some Metroid Prime 4 merch that I got. But let me get to the next elevator. And do I want to get the energy tank here? I kind of do, actually. So we're going to get it here. Ooh, yeah. It's nothing too crazy, but Nintendo has released a bunch of Metroid merchandise for Prime 4 the last couple of months. I mean, really, like the last like 2 months, kind of. And yeah, guess who bought all of it? This guy. Of course, I mean, I had to. But yeah, I got a couple of it, just a couple of stuff of it laying over here on my desk. Like I said, let me get to an elevator first, and I can show you. I'm just so hyped for Prime 4, man. I cannot wait for it. It comes out on December 4th, which is a Thursday, and I've got that Thursday and Friday off work. Like, my body is Reggie, as they say. As the kids say. Or as they used to say 10 years ago. All right, let's get this energy tank. Also, we got some The Thing music playing right here. I just love the look of like the computer panels and stuff in this game. I mean, everything from like the Space Pirate designs, like to the Chozo stuff. It's just so cool. I mean, everything about this game is so cool, man. Okay, that Triclops is gonna be the death of me, I swear. Nintendo's gonna have their servers surge with downloads that day. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna try to download it. Hopefully they let you download it like a week in advance. I know they do that with some of their bigger games, so I'm sure they're gonna do that for Prime 4. So I'm gonna be getting the Switch 2 version of that. All right, energy tank. Doubt it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, they've done that with a couple of their games already. Like, I want to say they did that with Tears of the Kingdom. You could download it like 3 or 4 days in advance, but obviously you couldn't play it 3 or 4 days in advance. You can only play it on release day, but they let you download it like a couple of days in advance. Also, these guys are cool. I love the design of these guys. The Puddle Spore. All right. So now we need to go back to Chozo Ruins. There is a way, there is like a way to sequence break this room specifically, to where we can get the plasma beam early. But I forget. There's no way I'd be able to do it, but there is a way for you to do it in here. Let's see. Yeah, you don't gotta technically scan that, I guess. Say bye to the Magmor right here. There he goes. It's very hard though. I've seen like speedrunners do tricks and stuff of it. But yeah, that's something I'd never be able to do. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, okay, we got it. Man, look at all the missiles it's giving me. Excuse me. We're just gonna let that guy go. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the room? This is not the room. Okay. I don't think it's this one either. I'm pretty sure it's the entrance to Magmor Caverns that we came through here the first time. That's where the artifact is. In fact, I know that's actually where it has to be. Yeah, the start room. Yeah, that's what I was... I always get that one, and then that room that I was just in mixed up where the artifact is. Which is like... Where is it at? Yeah, it's all the way back there. Lava Lake, that's where it is. Well, actually... I mean... Is that a quick way to go to where we need to go? I think it is. Yeah, we'll just go through here. Because we need to go back to Chozo Ruins to get an item. Fire. Man, the lava looks so good. Another in the pit. I think it's a missile expansion. Oh, okay, okay. If you're talking about here, I got a missile expansion here already. I think you were here when I got that, right up there. We need X-ray to see the platforms. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. If only we had power bombs right here. Got some flying pirates right here, just chilling. Wow, this dude's not even fired one little bullet and he stopped. What a nice guy. So wait, Raptor, have you played like Prime 2 and Prime 3, or have you only played the first one, just out of curiosity? All right, you know what? Kill that guy. We're gonna super this guy. So I know exactly. There's one in this room that you're talking about, and it should be right here, I think. Actually, might be the one right over to the right over here. I've done this before without the X-ray. You can shoot the platform. Like, I think it's literally right here. I was just shooting it. See, right here, I'm standing on it right here. Oh, yeah, that's the thing, though. It drops. Like, if you stand on it, it drops, so... I want to say it's, like, right here, though. Left? Go back over here. Can't remember if it takes a missile or a super missile to get it open. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, I'm on it. I don't know where the next one is, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just taking a jump. Yeah, we'll come back through here. I've done that before without it. Yeah, around the ledge. Oh. Okay. We locked in for that. We locked in. Well, it saved us a little bit of time, I guess. Actually, probably not, because I missed that like a bunch of times. I was just spamming missiles trying to find it, but oh well. Like I said, or maybe you weren't. You may not have been here, Raptor, when I said this, but I'm not going for 100% playthrough. I don't think anyway. I'm just kind of doing a casual playthrough of this game, because I'm trying to get through all of them, or at least get through the Prime Trilogy anyway. Ow. in preparation for Prime 4. I think it's right here, the artifact. Yep. Grab some missiles. JK. Well, that's two of 12. And I mean, technically it's 3 of 12 because, the third one's like right at the artifact shrine, so but usually I collect all the artifacts besides the one that's in the Phazon, that Phazon infested morph ball tunnel right before the Omega fight. I usually collect all of them besides that one. Like, obviously, you kind of need the Phazon suit for that one. Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't see your previous message, too. I played all and beaten them all, just not the Federation Hunters. Oh, okay. Is Prime 1 your favorite one, then, I'm guessing? Because for me, it's a toss-up between Prime 1 and Prime 2. I mean, those are literally my top 2 games of all time. I love both of them. And then Prime 3 is also amazing. I love Prime 3. But it is the weakest of the 3, in my opinion. Alright, so here's the first thing I can show you. They released a Switch 1 case. It's just a Switch 1 case, I guess. With the Metroid Prime 4. Kind of the cover art that's on it. But it's pretty sick. It's got like a purple line to the zipper. And then if you actually if you look kind of closely, it may not be able to pop up on camera, but the little zipper right here, it's got Samus's helmet. It's got the visor on it too, which is kind of cool. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, that's it. I mean, that's one of the things I got though. It's very, very cool. It's a very sturdy case as well. And then I got a couple of other things I can show you in a little bit. 2 takes the cake. It's also the longest feeling. It's definitely the longest for sure. This is not the way I want to go. It's also the longest feeling of the game. How I think is 1 is medium, 2 is the longest, 3 feels a bit short. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Okay, we need to... Well, we can go over here and collect... Well, we need gravity suit, so I mean, I don't know. We don't really have to go over there quite yet. We need to go here. I think it's right there, actually. Yeah, actually, we got to go to the furnace over there. But we can grab we should be able to grab an artifact right here. Pesky war wasps, dude, I swear. Let me try to scan these guys. Yeah, I did. Alright, so there's 1, there's 2 right here. I'm hoping 4 is like 3 times, 4 times longer than 2 was. Make for good gameplay and exploring fun. Yeah, man. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to the length of Prime 2. Maybe a little bit longer. It looks like it's going to have like the same kind of like Prime 2 setup where there's like 3, and Prime 3 too, I guess, where it has like 3 main areas. So like in Prime 2, for example, you had Ogden Waste, you had Torvus Bog, you had Sanctuary Fortress, and then you had the Temple Grounds, which was kind of like the, it's kind of like the Talon Overworld area of Prime 2, where it's like the area that connects all the other areas. And with Prime 4, you have that ice area, right? You have the spire area, the matrix-looking tower area. I don't know what you want to call it. I can't believe we got that. Oh, and then you have the jungle area. Oh, everyone's favorite enemy. And then, of course, you have the desert area, which the desert area looks to be the hub world of Prime 4. Again, we don't know until the game comes out, but it looks like the desert area is going to be the like the hub world of Prime 4, because you're going to be riding around with the Viola, the motorcycle in that area. Everyone's favorite enemy right here. So I have a feeling it's going to be around the same length as Prime 2. Probably a little bit longer, but you know, these guys are annoying. Oh, dude, my missiles are low. Damn it. That sucks. Well, we're going to have to spam charge beam. Also, I'm going to scan this real quick, because I think this is a one-time scan. Oh, wait. Nope, JK. We're good. I mean, those vines pop up a couple of times throughout the game, but after a certain point, they are, like, gone forever, so I couldn't remember if there was like a thing that you had to scan. Oh. Don't do that, please. And you know what these guys are very, very clearly based off of? These Chozo. I don't know if you've ever... Raptor, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Dark Crystal, The Dark Crystal. But if you Google that right now, Google The Dark Crystal Skirxes. I believe that's how you pronounce their name. That's how you say it. It's the bird, the evil bird people in that movie. These Chozo ghosts look so much like those creatures from that movie. It's 100% where they got the inspiration for these Chozo designs. Was from that movie. And I only found that out a couple years ago when I watched that movie for the first time. But it's just crazy how similar they are. Like, they clearly got inspired by the movie for it, which is cool. I think that's awesome. But, you know, Metroid has a long history of using, like, movies, like, inspiration from movies to, you know, fuel the games or whatever. Like, this series is obviously highly influenced by Alien, you know. I mean, one of the main villains of the game series, Ridley, is named after the director of the first Alien movie, Ridley Scott. Several references to The Thing throughout the Metroid series. I mean, the fusion, or the X and Metroid Fusion are very clearly based off of, you know, the Thing monster from the Thing movie. So I like that, though. It's cool. They, like, take inspiration from movies and then they add their own, like, twist and stuff to it. Makes it really, really unique. Okay, where you at, buddy? Whoa. Holy shit, he just, like, teleported right to me. Bro? There he is. It's gotta be it. Let's pass The Thing. I hate that movie. Oh, no, you hate it? Movie is spooky? Oh, okay, I gotcha. I mean, that's fair. It is a creepy movie. I love that movie. That's like one of my favorite horror movies of all time, right up there with Alien. Oh, man. Oh, man. So let me get that. Oh, I guess you gotta jump right here. All right, third artifact. Yeah, The Thing goes hard, though. I love that movie. We don't talk about the prequel movie, though. That one's kind of garbo. It's honestly not that bad, but it's not a great movie. Gotta go this way, I believe. Alien is okay, but yeah, I love it. I mean, that movie is like... I mean, that probably is my favorite horror movie of all time, is the first Alien movie. It's so good. Sigourney Weaver in that movie is just incredible. I mean, she's incredible in all the Alien movies, really, but she's amazing in that one. And Aliens. Aliens is probably her best movie. All right, we need to get to the furnace. Ooh, camera got kind of weird there for a second. Which is right below me. Wait, no. Oh, no, it's straight ahead of me over here. Okay. There we go. I definitely got to stop by my ship at some point and get some more missiles. Let's just, for the hell of it, let's just go get the missile expansion that's over here. Now that we have Spider Ball, we may as well just pick it up real quick. Ow. Oh, wait. I want those missiles. That was kind of funny. You got these gross looking eyeballs right here. Ow. Ooh, almost knocked me off. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, Morph Ball just looks so cool once you have the Spider Ball attachment to it. There we go. Yeah, and I was saying it earlier too, like the music of this game is just so good. And then I'm trying to remember, there is a missile expansion down here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, no, actually there is not. I'm thinking of a different area. You know what? I always thought like this right here, this always looked like something that you could like, yeah, like blow up with like the bombs, but you can't do anything with it. Missiles, please. Nope. Oh, we can get the other missile expansion that's up here too. Ooh, there we go. All right. Also love how Retro added like these little shortcuts. Kind of like hidden throughout these hallways. Just kind of roll around with the Morph Ball to get through them quicker. Yeah, let's just go over here, I guess, and grab this. I forget what's over here. I think it's just a missile expansion, but... Oh, wait a minute. No, we already got this. We're good. Duh, because you get the bombs back there. So we already went through there. All right, here we go. Another Chozo fight? Oh wait, JK, not yet. All right, we do have a Chozo lore we can read here in a second. I'm gonna scan these guys. And we need power bombs. I believe we need power bombs for here. Yeah. I mean, I'll try a super missile, but I'm pretty sure we need power bombs right here to break open this. Yeah. Unless there's something else that I'm missing you have to activate, but I'm pretty sure you just gotta use a power bomb. So we'll come back here later. Alright, Chozo lore. What is this otherworldly pestilence that infests the land, seeking out life in its blind need for corruption? And where did that meteor that brought it originate? Was it crafted by alien hands, or is it a roving chunk of a planet that suffered a violent end? Our minds quail in horror at the thought that long ago, in some corner of the universe, as yet unseen by our eyes, an entire planet was perhaps once coated with this great poison. Whatever cataclysm may have ruptured that doomed place must have been mighty indeed. And if other meteors from it spread through space, bearing this evil to the far corners of the universe, we hold fast to the hope that this is not so, that the only surviving remnants of this evil are here on Talon 4. Then at least there is hope for its eradication. I got some bad news for you, Chozo. I got some real bad news, actually. You don't want to play. You don't want to play Prime 3. I guess technically not Prime 2 either, since I mean it is like a Leviathan that you know that hits A there and like gets what do you call it? Like evaporated in the atmosphere. Oh my gosh, there's so many Chozo lore right here.
Recorded to logbook.
All right, to the entrusted one. If you read these words, then our hope has not yet been in vain. Your path is fraught with danger. Monstrosities beyond description lurk in the shadows, starving, hunting for prey, searching for ways to quench the poisonous urges that bloom in their brains. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs, believing in the black promise of the great poison. They seek to harness it for their own ends. It is these last that are the greatest danger. When you rid the universes of these creatures, you will be the true and trusted one. And then you fall down a half pipe, as foretold in the prophecy.
Recorded to logbook.
Chozo lore. None know if our temple, the cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. For now, it wraps around the abomination, cutting it off from the world above. However, we believe the power of the cipher, which has been produced by linking the 12 artifacts, should be strong enough. The fate of the world is now left to the one who will collect all the artifacts in the future. The time when the entrusted one knows is approaching.
Recorded to logbook.
All right, last Chozo lore for her. Many Chozo are gifted with the distant sight, and even more begin to learn it as our harmonization with the universe becomes more and more complete. We peer forward, seeing prophecy in the ripples of the water, hearing rumors of coming days on the breath of the wind. Though we celebrate the distant sight, many of these visions are dark. The worst of the prophecies and the most common tells of the coming of the worm. Born from parasites, nurtured in a poisonous womb, the worm grows, devouring from within until the world begins to rot. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course, but we cannot help but fear this dark portent. So, coming of the worm. So that the worm is Metroid Prime, right? Born from parasites. Nurtured in a poisonous womb. I guess it is. Yeah, it's just talking about. I guess it is just talking about Metroid Prime in this game. I was wondering because there's a rumor. There is a missile expansion right there. I mean, we could get it, I guess. Do I have to be in? Oh, you just gotta scan it, I think. No, but there's a rumor that, you know, Prime 4 is gonna be dealing with time travel, presumably. And there's a lot of theories and stuff going around that the events of that game are going to reveal that Metroid Prime in this game is like part Lemorn, which is like one of the, you know, the alien race that's been featured in Prime 4 that we've seen in the trailers. That's why Metroid Prime looks so much like a Lemorn. And I don't know, I was just like trying to put two and two together from that Chozo text that I was just reading. Who knows if that's true or not, but man, they sure do look a lot like Metroid Prime, so. I don't know, I think the theory goes is like the Metroid fuses with a Lemorn, and that Lemorn Metroid is what's in the center of the Talon 4 meteor. Like the impact crater here. And I think that's what, you know, people are like speculating right now. Because they do resemble Metroid Prime's like core form a lot. So it's possible it could just be a similarity, but who knows? Got some scarabs. Oh yeah, we gotta fight some Chozo ghosts. Oh, it's just one. Should be easy enough. There we go. This is also another one of the coolest rooms in the game, in my opinion. There we go, there we go. Now, there is a missile recharge station right back here. I'm going to hit up and just scan it, just to have the scan down. Because there's only, like, I think 2 of these in the entire game. Well, there's one here. There's one in the impact crater. There might be 3. I think there's a second one in the Phazon mines, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's just, yeah, get a double refill. Why not? Just for good measure, you know. All right, we'll read the Chozo lore right back here.
Recording to logbook.
It's kind of an awkward angle, but oh well. Things bound to earthly shapes are temporal and frail. Existing in a single dimension, they are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless, they wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence. Such is the will of the Chozo. Our will to defeat the evil seeping into this planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the Chozo has no mind or reasoning of its own, though. This will be the entrusted one's trial. And that is me. I am the entrusted one. It's still crazy to me that, like, it took so long for us to finally see, like, a living Chozo in the Metroid series with Metroid Dread. You know, with Ravenbeak and everything. I thought for sure we would, like, come across one, like, way sooner than that, but... Who would have thought it would have taken, like what? This came out in 2002. Dread was 21, I think. So it took, like, 19 years for us to find one. Like, a living one. Though I guess you do see them in flashbacks in Metroid Zero Mission, but I don't really count that. All right. Stone Toads, I love these guys. Just chilling, you know how it be. I love how the fish get sucked up down there. All right, see if this dude up on the second floor can get me. There we go. Perfecto. Nice to meet you. Ice Beam is a cool beam. I think it's probably my least favorite one in the whole game, though. It is very handy with certain enemies, though. Now the question becomes which elevator do I take? Because one of these is the way to go. You know what? I'll save it just for good measure. Okay, you have fun. I'm gonna split. I'll leave this for you and return later in the future, probably. All right, cool, man. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Nice chatting up with you. Oh, yeah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, take it easy. I should be back on tomorrow, and I'm gonna finish this up, so... I'm not gonna play for too much longer. I'm gonna get through the crashed frigate, get to the first phase on mine, save room, and then I'm gonna call it there. So I've been streaming for over 3 hours. That's kind of crazy. That's long for me. But no, thank you for the follow, though. Thank you for chatting, too. It was fun. Take it easy. Got some gamers here. All right. Oh, missile. And we're just casually getting poisoned. Hey, this was the way to go. Oh, you know what? I lied. Peace out, bud. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy, Raptor. I lied. We went the wrong way. We need to go back to Fendrana Drifts. That's what we need to do. Which, to be fair, it would be easier to go this way, actually. Slaughtering some space pirates. You know how it be. Oh, hey, these guys are still here. Oh, got him. It's crazy how much damage the Phazon does to you. It's so cool looking in this remaster, too, but it's wild how much damage it just does to you. I mean, it's supposed to be the most toxic substance, like, in the whole, you know, universe or whatever, so it makes sense, but... you know what? We could save it here, but let's just keep going. I mean, we need to go back to Fendrana, so... So, I'm gonna go all the way back up here. And actually, I might just get the gravity suit, and then we'll probably call it there for the night, because I gotta wrap it up somewhat soon. Unfortunately. Killing zoomers left and right. Don't take that out of context, please. Please. Oh, man. Where... Trying to remember where that elevator is. Which is definitely this way. There's the one elevator here in Magmore Caverns where it's... Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Wow. Well, I really wish Retro put steps over there, but what are you gonna do? I was trying to say, the elevator that we last took here, that took us here back from Fendrana after we killed Thardus. That's the area, the exact area we need to go to. Also, I didn't know this until pretty recently, but yeah, you can freeze these fire pipes right here, which is like really cool. And we're just gonna go this way. Oh, wait, I don't think we can jump that, actually. I think we have to go this way. Take those. Gotta get around those guys. There we go. May as well try to get some more health. Definitely need it after taking all that lava damage. Holy moly. Those beetles. You want to know, we were talking about, you know, Metroid games earlier. One of the most underrated Metroid games, in my opinion, in the whole series, is it's actually Metroid Prime Pinball. That game actually low-key slaps. That might be my favorite pinball game of all time. I think it has to be. Not that I've played like too many, admittedly, but that game is so much fun. It's so cool. That game's biggest flaw is just the fact that there's only like 2 traditional pinball boards to it, and then the rest are like kind of like just like boss stages or like kind of gimmick stages, which kind of sucks. But either way, that game is like super fun though. We'll just save it here just to get our health back and stuff too. Do. Yeah, we'll go here. We'll get the gravity suit, get to the next save, and then we'll probably call it there. What I'm thinking. Also, banging song right here. I should say a banger of a track would be the proper way to say that, I guess. And then this just takes us back to the pirate base, right? Yeah. Which we don't need to go here yet. Might actually need to go up here real quick just to check. And we just fell down below. Yeah, this is like the song that's playing right here. This is one of those songs, like, if you watch a bunch of different like Nintendo like YouTubers and stuff like I do, you hear this song so much throughout. I just hear so many Nintendo YouTubers play this song. It's crazy. I mean, it's an amazing song. Don't get me wrong, but it's crazy how many people like kind of overuse it, in my opinion. Also, Hunter Metroid in a second. Right here.
Recorded to logbook.
Very bizarre Metroid variant that is like very rare. You don't really see that one too much in this game. And then this should just be a save room. Yeah, we'll save here once we get the gravity suit. But yeah, this is like another really, really cool area though. I mean, the whole Fenjana Drifts area, like I was saying earlier, it's like the best area in this whole game easily. And yeah, just another great example of like why this remaster just looks so good, man. It's so crazy that to me that this is running on the Switch 1. And granted, I'm playing this on the Switch 2, but I mean it looks identical to the Switch 1 version, more or less. It still just blows my mind. Oh yeah, we got this dude down here. I hate these guys. Gel sacks, I think, or gel zaps. That's what they are. Oh, this one's gonna get me. Yeah, they're just so annoying. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I scanned those guys already, but... Wow, got all 3 of them. Yeah, so we just gotta go this way. And hopefully not get knocked off these platforms. Yeah, man, you move so slow in the water without the gravity suit. I think most people that played this game the first time, you know, if you got to the crash frigate without the gravity suit, man, that is just the most unpleasant, most like not fun section of the whole game. If you get there without the gravity suit, it's easily the least fun section of the whole game. It sucks if you go there without the gravity suit. Samus, please climb this, please. There we go. Also see some frozen fish right here. Very cool piranha looking fish. All right, there she is. Well, I'll wait till the cutscene gets done playing. Probably, I mean, no, it's got to be. This is like definitely my favorite suit of the whole game. I love the look of the gravity suit in Prime 1. So good. Phazon suit's also a close contender, but well, I don't know. Honestly, I think the Phazon suit might actually be my least favorite suit of the whole game, honestly. They're all so good, but I love the look of the power suit in this game. And the Varia suit is just iconic in this game, too. I love the look of it, too, as well in this game. But either way, Gravity suit is definitely my favorite suit of Prime 1, easily. All right, we're going to freeze these guys if they get aggroed. Okay, you know what? Can we just leave? Yeah, we got to go right back to get out of here. So, leave me alone, guys. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Ice Beam is really good on the flying pirates, just because of how quickly it kills them. Like I said, Ice Beam is probably still my least favorite beam in this whole game, but it is good. I mean, it's still a good weapon. Especially on like flying targets like that. Just charge up one shot and then just shoot them with the missile and then they're done. All right, we're gonna go right up top. God, the art design of this is so good. Just so good. It's just so good. I don't know what else to say besides that. Okay, well now we need to go back to Talon Overworld. So, and actually, well, I'll just get back. I'll get back to my ship and I'll save it. Then I'll call it there for the night. I did not expect to be playing this quite this long, but I don't know. It's like, you know, like I said earlier, Prime 1 and 2 are my two favorite games of all time. So it's like you play this and then you just get hooked. Samus face jump scare. Okay. You know, come to think of it, you know, what is it, scan dashing? That's a thing. I was kind of explaining it earlier, but like the space jump, that's how you get that earlier is by using the scan dash ability. Or it's not an ability, it's a trick. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I don't know if you can actually do that in Prime Remastered. I know you can in Prime 1, like in the OG release for the game, but I don't know if you can do it in the remaster or not. I want to say they took it out, but can't remember. I don't know why they just popped in my head too, but man, if there was a way to get the grapple beam sooner in the game, man, that would make the artifact hunting so much quicker, so much easier. Or at least I feel like it would. Getting some of the abilities would be like way quicker. Yeah, gravity suit just goes so hard, man. I love it. Love it. Especially with the wave beam equipped. It just looks and feels so right. Then again, I don't know. A lot of the stuff that that is locked behind grapple beam in this game, you also need power bombs too. Like in this room, at the very top of this room, there's an artifact, but you need the grapple beam and you need power bombs to get it. Oh, and I guess technically you need plasma beam too. Oh, I see the door up there. So I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't be able to get like a whole lot, even if you could get it early, but I'm sure still would be nice, you know? All right, we're gonna save it here, and then I'm gonna call it a night, right here. So, what do we go for? Almost 3.5 hours. I mean, for me, that's a long stream, but I know for most that's like kind of a shorter stream. But yeah, for everybody that stopped by and chat, I know Raptor Killer stopped by, chatting it up for a little bit. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that, and I appreciate everybody that stopped by and chat regardless, even the lurkers, you know, just chilling. Always appreciate that. So. As far as me streaming next, I should be on tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then on Thursday. And I don't know exactly what I'll be playing, but I definitely want to get back to Prime 1 ASAP as soon as possible, because I want to play through it and then start Prime 2 this weekend. So that's kind of the game plan. So yeah, I am going to end the stream here though, guys. So if you're watching this on Twitch or watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. So take it easy. Bye-bye.